That is young rookie Drew Thorpe up on the mound, making only his 8th career major league start.
Yeah, but in the first 7 he pitched well. ERA just over 3 for him. He's only thrown the ball well. 24 strikeouts, 17 walks, a little bit high, so he can get wild at times.
And swing it away. Strike 1 to Victor Robles. Yeah, Thorpe made his major league debut back in June at T-Mobile Park. Pitched well overall. 2 runs over 5 innings against the Mariners. One of the top prospects for the White Sox. MLB Pipeline had him just outside the top 50 overall in baseball when he was called up.
His average fastball 91 miles an hour, so not overpowering. He's going to spot the ball, try to work off the edges of the plate.
The 1-2. Ground ball chopping off the bag at first base. Vaughn. He flips to Thorpe. And the leadoff man retired. StatCast powered by Google Cloud. We get a look at that Drew Thorpe arsenal.
We'll take a look at it. There it is, the changeup. Yes, he throws his changeup more than his fastball, so he's going to go back and forth with the changeup and four-seamer. There's a slider cutter. We've already seen him use those pitches. An occasional sweeper, but not very often.
Well, you'd have to think, right? The changeup makes that fastball better because under normal circumstances, a four-seamer at 91 miles an hour on average normally gets hit around, but his has not been this year.
It has to play up. There's no question about it. He's going to throw that changeup, throw it often too.
Cal Raleigh takes inside. So with the Mariners being a little short-handed, of course, no Julio, no JP. You know, the Mariners trying to desperately find some offense as well. This ball is tagged, throttled out to right field, and it bangs halfway up the wall. Cal Raleigh, number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh, is in with a slide at second base. So Robles to the top, Cal Raleigh batting second. Not the normal pairing for the Mariners, but Cal is aboard right away.
We'll take a look at the location of this changeup. It's pretty much on the outer half of the plate. He reaches out there and gets the barrel to it, drives it just off the fence. It's missing a home run. The Mariners have their first runner in scoring position.
Swing and a miss for strike 1 to Jorge Polanco.
Another changeup.
Back-to-back switch hitters in the order tonight for Scott.
Only 7 starts for Thorpe, but on his changeup, opponents hitting 154, hitting 159 on his fastball, 176 on the slider. So he's been locating.
And you look at this White Sox team, and obviously they've been the outlier worst team in baseball. They're nearly 36 games outside of first place. They have lost 11 in a row, and they struggle in so many facets. And yet, if you are Pedro Grifol, you do have one thing going for you. You have some guys in your rotation. Now the Mariners will see 2 of them the next 2 days. And Fetty and Crochet. And for Thorpe, I mentioned it's only his 8th major league start, but he's been on a roll recently. 5 consecutive quality starts entering tonight. He's been really throwing the ball well.
And a couple of quality changeups to Polanco.
One out count at second. And Thorpe steps off. Of course, the last thing the Mariners want to hear about is a pitcher throwing the ball well. It has been a real struggle for the Mariners coming out of the All-Star break in particular. They're 1-5 to begin the second half. Just swept in 3 games against the Angels. And scoring just 1 run each game against the Halos. So the Mariners thirsting for offense. And the big news today for the Mariners, acquiring Randy Arozarena. We all know of him well. And the plan is for Randy to join the ball club tomorrow. He'll be making his Mariners debut.
He will certainly help in the middle of the lineup.
Lee tried to bring that down to make it a strike, but it was just a touch high. 3-2 to Polanco. Missing wide for ball 4. So the Mariners have some traffic right away here in the first inning. It's been a busy day for Jerry Dipoto and Justin Hollander, as the Mariners acquiring Randy Arozarena and, of course, Jimmy Garcia, a veteran reliever, coming out of the Blue Jays bullpen, a former closer years ago. That was over in Miami. And then just moments ago, really, the Mariners sending Ryan Stanek to the Mets for a minor leaguer in return, a minor league outfielder. And so Scott is a man down in the bench. Jonathan Clase was traded to Toronto in the Garcia deal as Mitch Haniger digs in. And this gets away into center field. Both runners move up a station. Polanco to second, and now Cal Raleigh into third. So a free 90 feet for the Mariners.
One of the things that you really want to take advantage of. I assume that'll be an E1. But the mistakes that they're going to make in the field. The bullpen has also had a lot of issues. Hopefully the Mariners offense can get on track in this series.
So Clase not on the bench tonight, being traded, and now Stanek out of the Mariners bullpen. This is a little bit of an unusual day for the Mariners in that regard. Over the plate for a strike. Now Thorpe more walks than he would like early in his big league career, that's for sure. He's walked one already today. Ahead in the count here.
For the White Sox, their infield is playing back, so Mitch has to find a way to put the ball in play.
A home run yesterday, or 2 days ago at this point, for Haniger. Last game played. Lays off a very close pitch just beneath the knees. Back-to-back full counts for Mariners hitters. One out, two on. Thorpe's 3-2. Another walk, so back-to-back walks after that double from Cal Raleigh, and right away the Mariners in business. They've got him loaded up. Ethan Katz, the longtime pitching coach now for the White Sox, coming out to pay a visit.
And the Mariners being patient, some really good takes.
Next up is is Luke Raley. So Luke, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he got an interesting phone call yesterday. He got a phone call on the off day from Jerry Dipoto, the Mariners president of baseball operations, who wanted to talk to him about his former teammate in Tampa and Randy Arozarena. A little scouting report from Jerry as they were nearing the goal line there with Tampa Bay, and Luke gave a glowing review of Arozarena as a teammate. I think Jerry had a pretty good idea about
the rest of it.
Randy as a player, but wanted to know what
clubhouse is like.
Exactly. Bases loaded, one out. And one of the things that Luke really raved about with Randy was just the energy that he brings to the ballpark every day, and we've seen that from afar. One of the more entertaining and exciting players of the game, both at the plate and also defensively. 1 ball and 1 strike. But pardon me, nothing to 2. But not to bury the real headline here. Inside of a week to the deadline, Luke Raley got a call from Jerry Dipoto. Lee able to stick with it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And as Luke told Shannon Drayer of Seattle Sports earlier today, his heart sunk when he saw Jerry's name show up on the caller ID.
I didn't think about that, but I can imagine.
I mean, he's been traded a number of times in his career. And Luke Raley goes down on strikes. 2 down, bases remain loaded. And as Luke said, I've been traded too many times already, and he was more than eager, as you can imagine, to tell Jerry all about how great Randy Arozarena is when he found out that was Jerry's agenda.
Able to get Raley on a changeup down and away.
Well, bases loaded here. Mariners try not to spoil an early chance. Vosler plugs this out to right field. Down for a base hit. Calrali is in. Polanco is steaming around third. He scores standing. Haniger pedals into third base. And Jason Vosler has a base hit in each of his first 3 games as a Mariner. And he cashes in with 2 outs in the first inning. 2-0 Mariners early on.
And also picking up his teammates. Jumps on a first pitch fastball. That's a 4-seamer, pretty much middle way. Barrels it up. So he's off to a good start with the Mariners.
Ball 1 missing well outside to Mitch Garver. Now the Mariners have just been craving that clutch base hit for so long now. So what a timely knock from Vosler. Mariners still a chance for more. Runners on the corners here for Garver. A check swing fouled away 1-2.
Taking a swing on a slider that was right on the outside corner. Good to see them score early.
It's been a long inning for the rookie Thorpe. This will be at least a 27 pitch first inning. Oh, this is scalded down the line. A fair ball into the corner. Haniger scores easily. Vosler will be held at third. Mitch Garver, that's what it's supposed to look like. Smokes a double into left field. 3-0 Mariners.
So Thorpe getting away from his changeup and throwing more fastballs now, and that one right in the middle of the plate. Exit velo of 107. Right off the barrel.
And both those walks drawn by the Mariners have come around to score. Close pitch taken for ball 1 by Josh Rojas. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Shot high out to right field. This is back and goodbye home run. Oh, the Mariners are just pouring it on. How nice is that to see? What a mega first inning by the Mariners. They are just scoring 1 run after another. They have now hung a 6th spot. A 3-run blast by Rojas. Making up for lost time.
And again from Thorpe, it's another fastball pretty much in the middle of the plate again. Powering fly ball out to right.
Well, it's got to feel good for Rojas. It's been a while since he's touched them all. Got off to just that terrific start for the Mariners this year. And then really cooled.
Dylan Moore, the 9th hitter. 31 pitches for Thorpe.
Two balls and a strike on Dylan. That's some pretty serious 2-out run production for the Mariners in this first inning. This ball is lofted deep out to left center field. Dylan Moore gone. Back-to-back home runs.
None of these hits are cheap either. They are squaring it up. Exit velo of 105. For Dylan, his 9th home run of the year.
Back to the top, Victor Robles. May I remind you, the Mariners scored a grand total of 3 runs over their last 3 games. So So a sight for sore eyes.
White Sox have a lefty getting loose right now. Thorpe at 35 pitches.
That's just off the plate, called a strike, and Robles is pleading his case. Two balls and two strikes to Robles. What an exhausting first inning for Thorpe, who had pitched so well. 5 straight quality starts coming into this one. This down by the pole. Can you make it? 3 straight home runs. Back to back jacks here on the south side.
Again, an exit velo of 106. For Thorpe, he got away from his strength, and that's his changeup. That was another fastball, and they are not missing the heater. Not overpowering. His fastball is 91 miles an hour, and that's smoked. 411 feet down the line. Oh, a short outing for Thorpe.
Maybe a line of demarcation for the Mariners. Time will tell. But what a first inning for the M's. They will dip into the bullpen right away. 8-0 in the first.